everybody, it's Christine with Cocoa Daisy, and today we're going to take a look at a couple of layouts that I created using the June Wander collection with the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit. Now, the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit comes with our Simple Dory notebook, so you can use this. It's bound, it's ready to go. And so you have a whole little mini album when you're done. It's already designed to be used just as a notebook for memory keeping, memory planning, art journaling, bullet journaling, anything like that that you want to do. It all comes in this folder like this. So if you do want to take it on the go, throw in some adhesive, a little stamping ink, a stamping block, and a pair of scissors, and you're good to go. I mean, it's super great to take with you, especially as we go into the summer season where we're sitting by the pool or we're at the campground. All of those kinds of things, it's great to take with you and sit and work on. And that's what I love about this system. So I absolutely love travel themes. And so I went a little overboard with this booklet. I'm going to use this to document our trip to Curacao. And so I have a ton of pictures. So one of the things that I wanted to show you, and that's part of why I like to do these tutorials, is to give you some ideas on how to use the product that's included in the kit, but then also try and give you some ideas to just kind of jumpstart your creativity, give you some inspiration, and some different ways on how to record your memories. And one of the things, when you go on vacation, you always have a ton of photographs. And yes, you'll have your few that you really, really love, and you can enlarge those and use those as a single photograph here and there in here. But if you're like me and you have so many of them and you want to include all of them, even if they're a little smaller, I wanted to show a couple ways that you could do that, a couple of fun different ways that you could do that using a notebook like this. So what I did is I started out and I filled the entire spread with photographs. And so I loved this exploring along the side. So that's printed on this page. And I thought that was a great starting point. So I used that, and then just to kind of play off the idea that it's large, bold lettering, I used this photograph of when we went downtown, and then I added some of the other ones. And don't worry about running across the gutter. You can still see the picture just fine. Just cut it and glue it kind of as tight to that gutter as you can, and it won't be a problem at all. It still looks cohesive. It still doesn't look too broken up. And so I was able to get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 photographs on here. I could have added more with like this tip-in if I had wanted to. And then because you have so much going on with all the photographs, I didn't want to add a lot of die cuts and stuff to this. I just added a little rub on here and the puffy alphas for Curacao again, and then Oh Hello, and then rum because we were in the rum store. But when you do this, so now how do you add your journaling? What do you do with that? So what I did is one of the TNMK cards, and they're normally full size. So they're meant to be used as a whole page like that. I wanted a little bit of the photographs to be showing through, or around, I should say. So that then allows more of the photograph to show through and it's not all completely hidden. I attached it by actually sewing it a little bit at the top, and I put kind of I did a crease in there so that it bends easily. And then I added my journaling on it. And what was fun is I used the stamp set and I created this collage with all of the colors at the top and the bottom. And then I added a die cut on there. And then this kit came with these great little stickers. So what I did is I just sandwiched this between 2 of the little tabs. And what I may go back in is use like a little alpha stamp set or something and stamp lift or open or something like that so that you know to lift it up. and then it has the journaling on it. So that's a great way to use the booklet, to use it for your for travel if you have a ton of pictures, or if you have an event, you know, Christmas or birthday or something like that, where you have a bunch of photographs. This is a fun way to do that. Now, another way that you can do that. So this was really kind of fun. This took a little bit of thought on my part. So I wanted to have just the one picture here. And then what I wanted to do was print a bunch of smaller photographs. And because the kit came with a couple of these great little bulldog clips, I thought it would be fun to just clip a bunch of the photographs in here. So if someone is going through here or you're looking at it, you can unclip that and you can just go through all of the pictures. But it makes a really neat accent at the same time. So it's a great way to have a ton of pictures in here without worrying about lining them all up. I printed them kind of in different sizes, and then I just tucked them all in and attached them with the clip. So when I was working on this layout, as far as design-wise, I had this on here on this page, and I loved how this looked. I loved how well this all went together, and I loved the single photograph over here. I started playing around with, like, put the journaling underneath, put a title, and everything that I did just, it kind of seemed to pull away from what I wanted for how I wanted the layout to look, I guess. And because most of this journaling, which is actually just a copy and paste from when I did a whole layout in my memory planner, which actually I think I don't have it. Sorry. It's in my Instagram. I did do a picture of it, but I had all of this journaling. I don't really need to necessarily repeat it where you have to be able to read it. So what I did is I took a piece of just vellum and I ran it through the printer, and then I just cut it off. I'm not worried about the fact that you have to read the journaling. You get a few little snippets and so on, but that's not the focus. It's more almost as a design element behind the photograph, because I love how it's just all words. Now, if I had had a bunch of journaling for that particular day, I could have handwritten it all in the background, would have been really fun as well. And then I sewed it on. So I sewed it along the top. I added my photograph with a little bit of foam adhesive. I stamped the little details. And then I used our roller stamp, which we actually have these in the store too. So you can purchase one of these if you don't have one. And then I just added the date stamp on there. And I really, really love how this turned out. And I think it's such a fun way to include a bunch of photographs. So you can have your focal point photograph on one side. You could have I could have done that whole photograph just to fill the whole page. I could have done that as well. And then just had a bunch of other ones over here with the little clips. And I like that these give you the ability to do that. So I really like how that turned out. It's something different. I've never done this before, but I love how it turned out. And I love using text as a design element as well. So that's the entire background is the text. One of the other fun things I wanted to mention in this kit that I hadn't used yet, I'm waiting for the right layout to strike me to use these, but I love these little door hangers that were included in the kit. These are going to be so much fun to add to a layout. So I wanted to point those out. Those are out in the kit. Those are included in the kit. And then the stamp set, make sure you check out my stamping video as well, and I'll link it below. I do a stamping tutorial, and I will go over all of the fun ways to use the stamp set as well. The Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit is sold out. Thank you all very, very much. I think we have a few of just the simple Dory booklets left, so you could possibly grab one of those. And then there may be a couple of stamp sets left that we listed as well. You might be able to grab a couple of those. But the full kit is sold out. Very much appreciated. Thank you all so much. So make sure you hit like, subscribe, ring the little bell, share. We love to get the word out for Cocoa Daisy. That helps us a ton. And make sure you check out the Modern Memory Keeping video and the unboxing video and all the videos for June. And like and subscribe to everything. We love that. So thank you so much, and enjoy the collection and enjoy recording all of your memories.